Today I'm going to show you how to paint a red boat in the water with reflection. First, take a look at the composition. I use my calligraphy brush. Take a look at where we're going to put the boat. I want to include the reflection down over here. So I'm going to have the front of the boat right here and the back of the boat right here. And it's about this kind of location, this kind of shape right over here. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit red color and just to paint it on. It's okay if you make a mistake and you're gonna go with it. This is fine. Okay, and I'm gonna have the reflection right under here. Hey, that's good. So the reflection like this and coming all the way here like that. It'll be very beautiful. Okay, like that. And we're gonna have those water coming around. So why don't we just paint the boat first? In that case, I'm just going to take the red color. I'm gonna come right in here. Here you go. There's its main object. Coming all the way here and cut at the front over here. And I'm gonna have a little bit lighter, have a little lighter color at the front over here. Like that. So let go some of the color. And the paper I'm using is a hot brush paper from Paul Rubin. And if you want to take a look at this paper, I have the link in the video descriptions on YouTube and you can take a look. Okay, I'm gonna have it come over here like that. This is good. So I'm gonna paint also the red color on the other side inside the boat here. Okay, it's gonna be darker inside here, but I'm gonna make another layer of dark color a little bit later after this stripe. Okay, coming all the way here. That's good. And make sure I'm gonna leave the white color as just the edge on the top over here. So here you go. I'm gonna do it right like this. Okay, it's all right. That's good. Like that. I'm gonna make this a little bit more red because the area is still wet, so it can easy to drop in the color. And like that. I'm gonna have the color a little bit richer over here too. And here you go. Now I'm gonna come down to the reflection. And here you go. The reflection start over here. And I'm gonna have some white reflection as well. Gonna take a look like this, coming all the way here. Let's first take a look at the bigger shape before we're looking at the smaller area. Like that, try to make it look interesting. And like that. Here you go. Now at the front over here, I'm gonna make it a little bit more red. That's good. Like that. And also have a little white shape right in the middle over here. Okay. I'm gonna take more red color. And some gray color in the middle. We can take care of that after this drive. Okay, let's take a look here. Now we can look into little details. Here you go, like that. And here you go, like that. That's good. Now the exactly coming down directly vertical from the object at the top. Okay, like that. That's good. This is a gray shape. Very interesting. I'm gonna have a little bit come out like this as well as the water moving. Okay, I'm gonna give it even a little bit more brighter red. Put it there. Now that's almost ready to paint it the darker tone. Okay, now I take a look at inside over here. Mix the red with the blue color. And the theory is very, very simple. And if you want to be darker, you got to have some blue color. I'm going to take this color. Now I'm looking in here. Okay, coming here. And I'm going to leave a little light shape over here. Like that. That's good. Coming over here. Also leave a little light shape on this side. And coming over here, I have a little light shape. And coming over and have a little bit more red color. I'm going to add a little red color in here. But let's draw the shape in here first. And coming over and have a little light shape over here. We're going to leave the little light shape coming on this side. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to add a little bit more red color in here. There you go. Add a little red color. Okay, like that. Here you go. Little light shape. Brighter red color. And now I'm gonna coming on this side. And I have a little shape over here. Like that. Beautiful. And it's easy. And I'm gonna have just the red. Now a little shape over here. Like that. Wow. It's very expressive. Very easy. And the front over is still wet, so we don't touch it. Now I'm gonna come into the bottom over here. I'm gonna add a little bit darker. Add a little shape here, like this. Now the front have a little bit blue color. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna have, let's continue on the front over here first, like that. Usually I paint the background first. In this case, I want to paint the main objects. Have a little difference. Now at the front over here, I'm gonna have a little blue. I'm just gonna take a little blue color from here. That is reflected from the water. I'm gonna have a little bit blue-gray color, like that. Here you go. That's good. Okay. And now I think at this point, I'm gonna start working into the ocean. Okay. Before I do that, I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna lift up a little color over here. There's a little bit puddle in here. I need to lift a little color up. Little color up so that it dry a little bit faster. And this time I am having the paper just on the table. The excess wet has no place to go. We're gonna see how it's gonna look. And now I'm gonna working into the outside. And I'm gonna use my 1-inch flat brush. And these two brushes is working pretty well for me as a set. I'm gonna take the blue color, a little bit more blue color on the top. Now here you go. You're gonna use the large brush just like you use a smaller brush. I'm gonna have a little movement like this, like that. Just use the sideway and mimic the way the water move. Oh, this looks really good. Okay, now I'm gonna coming down a little bit closer, and I'm gonna change the color a little bit. I'm gonna get a little bit blue with a little gray, a little red, like that. Here you go. take a look. When you get closer to the top over here, I don't want to touch the wet color of the boat. I'm going to leave it going around. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to be a little careful here. I'm going to just use the corner of the brush and painting around like this. This color a little bit too light, so I'm going to get a little color a little bit thicker. Okay, like that. Oh, here you go. I'm going to come back here. The edge of the bow is also a little light, pretty light. That's good. Now coming down here. Here you go. Now use this color as the base color. And then I put a little bit darker color, some variety shape, a little bit later. And here you go. I'm gonna going around over here. I'm gonna leave the little gap in between. I can fill in the gap a little bit later. Okay, like that. A little closer, a little closer. Okay, now coming over here, I'm gonna have this a little touch into it. Could be fine. Okay, if the color moves together, it may be create some very interesting look. So we're gonna take the risk. It's okay. No big deal. So now I'm gonna have a little bit more blue color and continue coming down. Here you go, right here. And closer, right over here. Now I'm gonna leave a little gap over here because this is very wet. Like that. That's good. Now coming on this side. Now I'm gonna take a look at the white shape in the reflection. Looks really nice. Like this. And as they're coming down, I'm going to have the color a bit darker. And be a little careful, there's also a little light shape on the outside. I'm gonna just use the corner of this brush to see how well you can control this 1-inch flat brush. Okay, like that. You can use this corner. Take a look, and here you go. Now you can go around the seat. Here you go. I'm getting in over here. It's okay. If the red color touch it, it's fine. I'm going to just use a few here at the corner of this flat brush. So let's bring the color in. And at this round, it's just consider they have a little bit wet into the area. And I'm going to come back to, that's good. Now I'm going to have some color a little bit darker. So take the blue color and have a little yellow color. So make it look like a little bit green. Now here you go. Ooh, that's perfect. Now I'm gonna coming over here and have a little white shape, a little light shape right in here. It's like that. That's good. Like that. And then a little light shape over here. I can add that to it. That's good. Like that. And use this large brush. You can make the shape even a little bit more less control, a little bit more dynamic, which is very interesting to do. Add a little bit extensional effect. Okay, that's good. Coming in here, like that. All right, now I'm gonna spread the color into our other places. Okay, like that. And I have a little light shape at the front over here too. Okay, right below over here, I have a little light shape like that. That's good. And also this color the same blue-green color at the front over here. Okay, now I'm gonna come back over here, express that color with this large brush. Here you go. Okay. When you use the large brush, you feel a little bit more free. And now I'm gonna use a little bit more blue color. So I'm gonna just take this little blue color. Now coming over here. Now here you go, take a look. I'm gonna take the shape, create a light and dark shape like this. Here you go, very nice. Like that. Here you go. Yeah. Here we go. Now we have the interesting light shape in the water. Make it look like the water is moving. Okay, a little smaller shape at the front over here. At the top, like this. That's good. Okay. And I'm going to soften a little bit at the top over here. So I don't need those white shape standing out so much, because we need to give more attention to the boat. So now I can do a little lifting. And all right, now I'm going to switch my attention back into the boat. Now I'm gonna have a little bit more red color on the top over here. And here you go. A little shape over here. Now this already dry, so I'm going to put back a little shape over here. You know, you don't have to do everything all at once. And if you have to wait, just wait a little bit. I'm going to have a little line over here, just with the red color coming up like this. You see how easy this brush can render small and larger line and shape. Okay, now at the bottom over here, I'm gonna get a little gray color, and I'm gonna take this color. That is pretty good. Now I'm gonna come over here. Here you go. Now start over here, look around, look, and as you paint. And coming over here, that's good. Like that. I'm gonna give a little bit more suggestions after when I come back. That's good. So little line like that. And I'm going to take a look at the edge over there, and maybe the way is good. I'm going to just add a little bit gray color. Okay, take a look. I'm going to have it like this, just shape a little bit. There you go. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, and this have a little bit more blue. It looks like a little bit more blue over here, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna add a really dark shape at the front over here. So give it interesting, a little shape like that. Here you go. Coming down here, and also in the water. Now I'm gonna use a little dark color like this, moving, and let the other side merge together. That's totally fine. And actually that was the effect I'm looking for. Okay, like this. Have a little interesting shape. And here you go, like that. Okay. A little shape over here too. All the way coming over here and moving. There you go. There you go. A little bit, maybe not as dark. So I'm gonna get a little bit red color, and we'll connect that together. Here you go. Right here. Like this. A little shape over here. Now the painting coming together very nicely. Okay. Like that. Okay, a little big shape over here. That's nice. Okay, now I come down to the water. Now when I take a look, I need to, this brush can lift up lots of paint. This is great. So I'm gonna try it over here. If that works, see that? Ooh, beautiful. I can lift up a little light shape right here. And I'm gonna lift up a little light shape. Just let go all the wet. We just use 2 fingers. And now you come back over here and create a movement. Take a look again, and I'm gonna have this a little bit lighter. Here you go. Lift it up slowly. That's good. Like that. Okay. I'm going to lift it up from this direction. That's good. Now I'm going to do a little lifting over here. Like that. Ooh, the water looks very nice. I'm gonna clean it up over here too. Lift a little bit better. Here you go. Okay. Now I can make the illusion of the water, and I'm going to have this connect to this light shape like that. Ooh, nice. Okay, now I'm gonna move this color in here like that. That's nice. All right, now I'm gonna take a look, a little lifting right over here like that. That's pretty nice. And this always connect a little bit lighter shape from here out like that. That's nice. Okay, little light shape over here. Soften it, and here you go. Now looking at the other side, and a little light shape over here, lifting. You see. Okay, that's good. A little light shape over here. Just lift it up. It's very simple. Lift it up. Okay, a little bit over here. Move a little bit this kind of shape. Oh, nice. And have another one. So if you already have this brush, do a little bit more practice with it, and it would work out pretty well, like a charm. Okay, a little bit over there. And in the front over here, that's fine. I'm gonna actually add a little bit color, darker color at the front over here, like that. And here you go. Create a little bit interesting. A little bit more. And have a little color coming over here, like that. You see, I haven't used any white color, but the color, it looks great in the paper, and the white looks like a natural, right? And the top over here, I'm gonna add a little bit blue color right over here. I'm gonna add a little shape, push it down and lift it up, and push it down and lift it up, just like calligraphy. Push it down, lift it up a little bit, like that. It's how easy, like that. Okay, now I'll come back to give a little bit last touch. And first, I'm going to add some more red color, a little bit brighter. I'm gonna have the red color coming, just the red coming in over here. I'm gonna make it even richer, right? Like that's good, like that. That's nice. Okay, have this rich color, and coming over here too, a little rich color coming over here. So you always can add the color back to it. Okay, and a little rich color like that. Pretty nice. Okay, add a little red color to that, and that's good. I'm gonna take a look in the reflection. I also want to have a little richer color like that. Here you go. And make this color blend in a little bit smoother, like that. Here you go. Nice. Okay. Now also have the color a little bit softer like this. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Now I'm going to add the deep color, a little bit deeper, a little bit thicker too. Okay. Now I'm going to add this color right at the bottom over here. So suggested, there's the separation. That's the boat and the water. Okay, like that. Okay, the big dark color over here, suggested. Okay, very nice. Now, I'm gonna be doing the last thing. I'm gonna get a little bit green color over here. Now here you go. The reflection has a little green color here. Now, I'm going to add a little line over here, a little darker line, and then I lift up a little lighter color. I'm gonna have this actually, here you go, and all the way coming in here. Now that's good. I have the reflection like this. Now let me show you how I'm gonna lift with this calligraphy brush. So I want to shape it to like a small flat brush. You see that? The shape is really nice. Now I'm gonna just 1, 2, and clean the brush. Come back here, make it a little smaller. Now here you go. Now it looks like pretty light. Okay, now I'm gonna looking at the reflection. Also here, just soften it, soft the color. Okay, and I'm going to put a little blue color next to it, and it would make this stand out even more. I just wait a few minutes. Now it's already dry. I'm gonna come back here, just use the blue color. Now I'm gonna painting around here. I can see that is supposed to be have some blue color, and the water over here, that's nice, and a little blue color over here like that. Now coming around over here, and I'm going to painting around this light shape, make it a little bit darker. And like that, make a little bit. So use the contrast. You can create the attention. Now we're looking into the reflection area, and I'm gonna soften that little light shape, let it go like that. Here you go. It's all about contrast, right? And I'm going to add the darker color, make that stand out a little bit more. Here you go, like that. Stand out a little bit more, like that. That's good. And this beautiful.